it's me. And it's Kate. Welcome back to KK and Ray Ray, but no Ray Ray today. So, today I have another story time for you. It's my supposedly haunted doll experience. I actually have the doll in my bed. She's a wonderful doll. First doll I had ever had. She's the best doll ever. You've probably met her in my videos. This is Angie. She's on my flowers. So she's got glittery shoes, striped shirt, bow, these flowers, blonde hair. I cut it and dyed the tips blonde. I didn't do too good. Looks better off camera when she got these flowers because she did a play. I'm weird. I still like dolls. So, you're probably like, if it's supposedly haunted, why do you still have it? Because she is the best doll ever. Adoy. So let's get to the story. So, I was 10 years old, I believe. I don't know. And I was at a summer camp. Sorry, there's stuff all on my floor from my ASMR videos. There's always stuff on my floor, to be honest. Now, they did this thing every year where the girls one night would go play games at the sandpit, then they'd go hiking for about an hour and a half, and then wherever they ended up, they had to sleep there. And then the boys that night would do plays, because every camp had a play. Or no, that was the very end. They would listen to stories and stuff. And then the next night they'd switch around. But this year they had the oldest kids go camping first. The youngest kids do this stuff first. And supposedly, I don't know why, but they separate us as toddlers and teenagers. Now, I'm 10, so I'm not a toddler, nor am I a teenager. So, they decided to put me in the toddler section, even though I'm way closer to being a teenager. So, it's our night to go and play games. The older kids have already started doing the stories and stuff. For every cabin, you get 1 to 5 teenagers, at 2 or 3 cabin counselors, and then about 5 kids your age. Now, I had a friend going for the first time at that summer camp. I went to summer camp like every year. She was new to going to summer camp because I convinced her to go. So, she's a year older than me. And I was friends with her because she wasn't just my neighbor. Sorry, I didn't brush my hair. I just got dressed to go in this video. I'm going to do this. Looks like I'm pregnant. She's older than me because she got held back and she lives next to me, so that's how we're friends. And so her mom suggests if I could be in the same cabin as her. So I'm in a cabin with older girls. She's like a year and a half older than me. Almost 2 whole years older than me, actually. Like a month until 2 older than me. So there's a lot of older girls in our cabin. Like her. And so, at the top of the mountain, in the middle of the, in the middle of the mountain, my microphone. So here's the mountain. In the middle was the cafeteria. Down here were cabins that it had beds, and then you had to walk out and go for like a mini hike to go to the bathroom. And then the top ones were fancy, where they were big and they had the washroom and everything connected. Every year they switched on and off boys or girls. Get which ones. At the time, that year, girls were at the bottom ones where you had to hike like a mile to go use the toilet for 3 seconds. So the teenagers are all ready to go. So they're all like, we'll stay here. The cabin counselors are like, okay, we have to go take a shower. And we'll watch the kids, us, brush our teeth, and we'll take our showers. Because you were forced to take a shower every night and every morning. Wasteful. How do you get dirty in your sleep? I mean, we were spending the night out in the wilderness. But yeah, middle of the forest. So, we go. I had Angie, again, my wonderful, beautiful first ever doll, sitting on my bed, normally. She's like this, and I have her hand up like she's waving, and then I have her have like a bunch of stuff on her legs that's cute, like she's playing games and stuff. We come back, she's in a different place. Nobody noticed. But then this one girl noticed, and she starts crying and freaking out because she's in a different place, different spot, different movements, everything. And she's the type of doll when you lay her down, her eyes close. When you put her up, her eyes are open. She was laying down, and her eyes were open. And I walked up to her, and her bangs had gotten stuck in her eyelashes. And I was like, oh, that's fine. It's not creepy. And so I just moved it. And then the teenagers start freaking out, and they're like, the doll moved, the doll moved. And my older friend, she used to get really creeped out, but then she stopped, and she's like, and ghosts aren't real and stuff. And then I had another friend in there. She's like, ghosts aren't real. And then I was in there, and I was like, ghosts aren't real, because I don't believe in ghosts either. But I was still freaking out, because everyone else was freaking out. I'm that type of person, when someone cries, I cry. When someone's happy, I'm happy. When someone's angry, I'm angry. When someone's scared, I'm scared. So I was scared because this other girl who's really into religion and really into ghosts and stuff like that freaks out, is crying. She wants to go home. She lives like 20 minutes away. She's saying that she'll just run home. I lived about 2-3 hours away. I couldn't run home. And she starts freaking out. The teenagers are like, it's just a joke, but they have a worried face. And that night, when we were in the forest, I had a nightmare of moving dolls. But yeah, I'm not scared of Angie now, so I couldn't tell if they were saying that it was fake or not, because they still had like a worried, scared face. One of the teenagers was crying and saying that it was fake, just a prank. So I don't know if they were lying or not. So that's my supposedly haunted doll experience. I think she just fell over because she is in the position that she would have just fallen over. Or I think the teenagers did move her and they just got water for under their eyes. Something. So that's my supposedly haunted doll experience. Bye, guys. This is the outro. This is the outro. You're supposed to be watching it, but I'm here to. Okay, bye.